back for part 3. Oh my gosh, are y'all enjoying the conversation so far? It's so good, ladies. It's so good. It's so good. So if you haven't watched part 2 or part 1, y'all go back and rewatch that. Not rewatch it, watch it for me. Tell your auntie, tell your mom and them, your grandma and them, tell everybody. Come and watch it, share the video, comment, engage with me in the comments, y'all. This some good stuff, I'm telling you. If you don't know, this is my father. We always talking about these dating streets, the do's and the don'ts. So y'all just coming in on our conversation a little bit, what we have in private a lot of times, okay? So I'm just asking my dad some questions, some scenarios, and just letting y'all eavesdrop a little bit, okay? So I have another question for you, Dad.
Yes, ma'am.
How can a woman guard her heart while dating?
Ooh.
That's good.
How can a woman guard her heart while dating? It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's an easy answer too. I was just hesitating. I already know the answer, but I was just hesitating. Well, first of all, the main thing, a woman can guard her heart while dating if she can guard her legs.
Okay.
If she can guard the worship,
Okay.
she can guard her heart because that's a portal.
Oh, yeah, that's good, y'all.
That's a portal, right?
That's good.
See, because the thing is, it's like almost like a chess game when you first come to the table of saying, hey, man, opportunity, the table of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a chess game. Like, let me hurry and try to make this move, so she'll make this move.
Ooh, that's
Yeah. So the thing is, only thing you want to be impressed. The woman want to be impressed by that man, right? So the thing, what he gonna do? I gotta bring my best impression from the get go, right? I gotta smell good. I gotta look good. I gotta buy you dinner. I gotta say all the right things. I gotta open the car door. I gotta open the door in the restaurant. I gotta call you to make sure that you're okay. You need anything? All these things are really mind games to really to be able to move the right chess piece.
That's good, y'all.
That's it. And the thing is, what happens when he makes the first move with his chess piece, what does the woman do with her move? Most of the time, is she's so in awe of what he just moved that she really don't pay attention to what she do next.
That's good.
And according to the thing is, he gonna make a move with intent for her to move a certain kind of way.
That's good.
Right? She gonna move a certain kind of way. So his next intent, so he can take her piece off the board.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
Because see, the thing is, he's not really impressed by what she's doing or what she would even say back to him in the conversation or whatever. He just wondering how effective is he being in the move that he's making and the things that he's doing. That's all he, like I said, one thing about men and stuff, we're not moved emotionally, so you ain't a lot of time go and get a reaction out of us quick. So even if you impacted me, you probably won't see it physically.
Ooh.
But a lot of time we can say something or we can do something and you'll see the emotion come out the way you express yourself. You'll see the emotion come out. You might even start crying, whatever. And it gives him a lot of insight on how he just impacted you. So that sets me up for my next move.
Ooh. Yeah, that's good, dude.
So the thing is, once I can get you emotionally, right, and got you in the place that I need you, and start getting your body in line with what I want you to do, I've got you. I've won already. The game is really already over with. The thing is now, how long can I just do what and you allow me to get away with it, right?
Yeah.
So by the time you don't really figure out what he's done, he have done so much damage to you emotionally, not only physically, but emotionally, to the place is he can run and go cross town or whatever, and you still stuck on what he's like physically there with you.
Ooh, that's good, Daddy.
You see,
that's good.
Man,
that's good. That's real.
Girl, let me tell you what happened. He came over last night. He winded down me. eat all these things and stuff.
That's good.
And I promise you, while you talking to your friend, he over there talking to somebody else across town and doing them the same way because he can get away with it.
Yeah. Ooh. So a man does stuff intentionally, especially, to get the cookie. But once they got the cookie, we start doing things unintentionally because he got us mentally.
Right. So if you get the cookie, what else can you offer for dinner? What other dessert can you offer to keep him there? He said, I love the dinner you made. I'm glad. This chicken good. But, I gotta make a move. I mean, he done got what he needed and got what he wanted. Now, what else can you offer him to make him stay? I got some dessert over here. That's fine, but I got what I need. I'm gone.
Wow.
I left. And so the thing is, and she go to the sink and she go to the garbage can and dump the rest of the food out. And she go to the sink to try to understand, and she's still thinking about him. And he left you when he left your door.
Wow.
Remember that he done checked out. Cause one thing is, he thinking about the next game coming up. I gotta get to the next place. So you stuck and you go to bed, you go to take a shower, you go take your bath, still thinking about the moment. And he's already checked out.
He's checked out.
Before he even got in his car because he's trying to get to the next place.
Wow, y'all. Wow, that's good.
And so the question you asked me, how can he protect himself? If you protect your worship, you protect the cookie.
Yeah.
You protect the emotions.
Oh, yeah, that's good. You protect the cookie, you protect your emotions.
Because you protect your emotions,
good.
so the thing is, if you have to detach from them, you're not so emotionally attached. Right?
Because it's a spiritual thing, that intimacy.
Right. And seeing the thing is, and I can get into this, when we talk about the cookie and all that stuff, he getting the cookie and stuff, what else is he leaving you?
Ooh.
He's not only leaving seed, physical seed, but from a spiritual thing, he might be bringing demons. He might be whatever that's in him, he's giving it to you.
He's giving it. Yeah.
You. He bringing you emotions from another woman. He bringing you emotions from 10 women he's been with.
Wow.
He's bringing you so many different things.
Wow.
And he's leaving it with you. And he's going to somebody else.
Daddy, but we think it's just pleasure.
We think it's just pleasure because we enjoy the moment. We enjoy how it feels. But we're not really thinking about the long-lasting effect. And wondering why I can't hold a thing straight. And wonder why I feel so depressed all the time. You might be depressed because you inherited somebody else's spirit.
Ooh, ladies.
You inherited somebody. He left you with somebody else's spirit.
Pieces of other people.
Other people that's left inside you.
Oh, y'all, that is so good. I'm talking about so good, y'all. Oh, that's Selah, like seriously. Because a lot of times, that's pleasurable in the moment. But like my dad said, you don't know what that man bringing. You don't even know. Even just go to the physical realm. A lot of us, let's be real, not protecting ourselves even physically. Because somebody made you feel good emotionally, you're not even protecting yourself physically. So not only spiritual STDs, you don't know what this man carrying in general. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us, we have to come into the knowledge that the cookie, what's attached to that, is attached to our emotion, different things, man. It's attached to a lot more than just pleasure. We have to think about every single thing before we give our worship away, man. We have to be through in everything, all at once. Oh my God, a whole month in, and then he bought you everything, and then now we like, oh well, he deserved it.
But you we always talk about the old nice cliche in churches, don't we? Anybody can worship. I mean, anybody can praise him, but everybody can't worship. No. I mean, why everybody can't worship? Why everybody can't worship? But the thing is, we give him worship, right? Mm-hmm. Let that man worship, but he ain't deserving of praise. If praise is the outer court and worship is the inner court, and if he ain't worthy of the outer court, then why is he in the inner court at all?
There you go. that's so good.
He shouldn't even be able to get into the gate of Thanksgiving.
Nothing. Seriously.
Yeah. Just met him last week. And you already, just gave up everything.
The butterfly, everything just over.
He gave up everything. I just met him last week. He's like, man, I'm enjoying myself. Well, I ain't have to all do nothing together.
Oh, y'all. Wow. How easy, when you really hear it coming from another man, you can really hear how a lot of foolish decisions we made. A lot of foolish decisions we made just because we're in the moment and oh my God, we so love bombed. Oh my God, he said this to me. He said I'm the most beautiful person in the world, and he never felt like this about nobody. You know how we just we get so caught up.
I have said this and I'll say it again. Women, listen to me when I say this for real. Y'all have the advantage, but because you don't know how to play the game, you're always at a disadvantage.
Wow.
You're always out of bounds, and you think you're in bounds, but you're really out of bounds because you don't know the rules.
Ooh.
Before I would go into another relationship, if you are single and trying to and thinking about dating again, I would really try to understand what the rules are.
That's good.
Before I actually even step into something else. Really try to understand, because if I don't know the rules, then all the things that I'm trying to do while in the game, I could be doing, and I could be disqualified while playing the game because I'm doing things that's contrary to how the game is played.
Oh, yes.
And the biggest thing I've said again to you first, and I said this probably on the prior segment, you gotta first value you, and you gotta first understand your parameters before you even play the game. So because he's coming to see where he can get in, and if you don't have parameters set, then when he come in, he's coming to get what he want, and then he's coming just like a robber. He's just a thief or whatever. He's coming to break in your house, get what he want out of that, and leave before you know he done came and got it.
That's good. Hear the wisdom today, ladies. Hear the wisdom, please. Did I have another question?
Yes, ma'am.
How long should a woman date a man before she allows him to meet her kids? Is that a time frame, or is that more so quality?
I'm gonna tell you something, and we can take all these little questions and throw them out there, but you gotta understand a lot of things. You always got to look at the level of maturity, right?
Yeah.
And when I say maturity, how has that relationship matured?
Yeah.
And see, and really, you gotta really say, are you really matured enough to really have judged that enough to understand what maturity in the relationship looks like? Are you looking at maturity from a standpoint of how much he done for me? Or how he has made me feel to say the relationship mature? Or have you looked at it from the scope of we've sat there and we spent a lot of quality time together. We have talked, and I've seen his conversations. I've seen how he communicates. I've seen all the things, some of the things that's core value. I've seen some of those things, and the way it's mature from that, you can tell when it's time to move to other avenues of the relationship. But if you've seen a lot of inconsistency in certain core values, then you gotta understand that relationship is at a immature state. That's good.
That's a great answer. So the maturity
gonna always tell you the where you are, or measure you and tell you where you are in the relationship.
Yeah.
So you'll know what to do next. Yeah. A lot of times we doing stuff out of time, doing stuff out of secret. We doing stuff early because, like I said again, the woman's biggest enemy is her own emotions.
Yes.
Because I'm so caught up in when he done made me feel such a certain kind of way that I feel like I just gonna let my guard down. And just show you everything about me. And he said, I wanted you to do that, but I'm not here for real estate.
Yeah.
I'm not here for real estate, but I'm glad you showed me everything. So then what you have done is you have killed my curiosity
Kill curiosity.
If you kill my curiosity, that means I have nothing else to envision. So the thing is, if I don't want to, which in most cases, especially early in a relationship, I don't want to stay, so I'm not. But I would. But the thing is, I'm at least be considerate enough to try to let you down easy.
Ooh.
And if I'm letting you down easy, is I'm not gonna just walk out at night and come back. But I'm not gonna be as dedicated as I was when I first walked in.
That's good. That's good. That's so good. So then you basically saying the quality of a person more so than a time frame.
Yeah.
So the quality.
Yeah, I hate to hear. I be listening to game shows and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you should wait at least 8 months, or you should wait a year and a half. That don't mean anything.
It don't.
You have children, and you can have 2 children. You can have one 10, you can have one 12. That 12-year-old could probably be immature all I know.
Ooh.
But don't mean I should give him the keys because he's 12, because he's the oldest one.
That's good.
But the 10-year-old has more maturity from the way they respond and the way they handle themselves, I'm willing to give more to the young.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. So if the 10-year-old might be mentally
more prepared
than the older one.
So the thing is, I'm not going to put a time frame. I'm thinking in my mind that after a certain amount of time, we should be getting to places of maturity. But the thing is, that ain't going to be the thing that's going to convince me. Is what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit from a standpoint of view of really trying to test and see, can I trust you with this little bit right here.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about cookies either.
No, we ain't talking about that.
But I'm just talking about just a level of trust to see, will you make right decisions or will you handle yourself properly? That will let me know, give me signs that we're starting to mature.
Like what is an example there? Like telling something on the level of like some small like lunch or seeing his give an example. Just say of a little that a woman can test it to see. What's an example of that? What does that look like?
One thing I would say is loyalty, right? You starting to see loyalty starting to kind of set in. You can see dedication starting to kind of set in. You know what I'm talking about? Where you can start this, it's not robotic, but you can tell not only they're loyal or they're, but you can start seeing engagement or processes where you can start seeing really like, they're there. I ain't talking about just physically there, but they're there. They're concerned or situations and circumstances where,
that's good.
That can really start value and start seeing process of starting trust is starting to really build itself.
That's good.
You said when you start seeing trust start to really build itself in different areas, then you can start, you start seeing a level of maturity. Because we talked about it before, right? That any house that you build, right, the first thing they're going to always build when they build a house is they're going to build a foundation. And the foundation is trust. And if you and they're going to make sure that's level and properly done before they put any part of the other structure on there, because if the foundation is messed up, it can have make the whole house collapse.
That's good. That's good.
When you start seeing dedication, when you start seeing loyalty, and you start seeing proper communication, where you can start seeing maturity in communication and trust and all that stuff starting to kind of set in a little bit more, then you can start seeing maturity and you start seeing, and that's good. You can start seeing development
That's good. That's so good. So just making sure we seeing that maturity, that character, that trust, all of that. That's really good. Is it okay that a woman make more money than a man?
Really, what that got to do with it?
Yes.
Seriously, what does that have to do with anything? Most of them, really what that is really like to me, it's like an ego problem, right? Now, only thing that I would hesitate concerning that is if it's used as a tool against him.
Okay.
Because some women, when they really are successful or really prospering in their career or whatever, sometimes it can bring on a level of arrogance.
Yeah.
Which could be a turn off to a man.
Yeah, that's good.
and especially when a woman carry herself like that. Now that's what a man gonna put his defenses up and he's gonna look and see how she uses that. If she used that, man, I don't need you, and start doing a lot of different things, like that, and just different scenarios where it can be used as a tool to kind of tear his self-esteem down or tear him down. Within himself, all those different things, then it can be a turn on. But overall, if she's invested, whether she make more or he make more, it really doesn't matter anyway if it's going to where it need to go. Because the thing is, like me and your mama said, even on our cast, it doesn't matter. If I got 100, she got 100. She got 100, I got 100. So it doesn't really matter where it come from, as long as we walking together.
I agree.
But like I said, if we still sparring, then that could be an issue, right? If I'm sparring with you like you're an opponent, to see who got the belt. I got my own. I got the, I'm doing this over here. This is mine or whatever. Then we ain't really as equally yoked as we should be.
Right.
Because everything, if God said that the two should become one, then that everything that you have, that even if it's greater, if you produce it on a greater level than me, it's still mine anyway, because we still on one accord, right?
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So
I only ask that because that's a big thing in this culture now. Like, a woman feel like she don't want to make more than a man. He has to make more than her. Like, that's a big thing.
For what reason?
Then I have no idea. Like you said, it could be a lot of I think it's a lot of, it's a futile, very vain reason. You just, I think like you said, it could be some sense of they feel like the man is smaller than them if she's making more. I think too, it can always come off like that. I have seen it in different, like, if I'm making more money than you, like, it could be some type of thing in a woman, like, he's nothing, he's below means if he makes smaller or less money than me.
Do you feel like finance is the main thing in the relationship?
Definitely not.
Then why do we make it a main thing?
I don't know, Daddy.
Because that's what I'm saying is that because that's just one of the pieces of the pieces, but that ain't all of it. So the thing is, why we making it like it's the whole thing?
Yeah.
Right. If it got to be value add the whole thing, then you really gonna miss the other core values of the relationship, which you're gonna end up messing the relationship up. And that's why I say a woman in those kind of senses really have to be careful how she walk with that, to make sure that man, because her job is, if she is to help me, she's always supposed to make him feel valued. Even if she's producing more, even financially, she's still supposed to make him feel valued. If we gonna be in a relationship together, doesn't matter how prestigious you have been, you still got to play the role, because this is the way God made you.
That's right.
As a support.
That's right.
Not as a lead.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times, a woman feel like I'm entitled to be in the lead because of what I'm producing. But that ain't really the way he was made.
That's good, Daddy. I wanted to touch on that because I know that's like a big thing in our culture, talking about like a man making less money than a woman is almost he's undervalued, below her. If he make less for some reason. I got one more question for my dad before we wrap this up, y'all.
Okay.
We gonna wrap it up because I'm already at 24 minutes, y'all. I'm enjoying it. Let's give you a good one. Okay. Is it okay to date multiple men at a time when you're dating?
How many meals do you make when you cook dinner? I'm being for real.
It's good though.
I'm for real. How many dinners do you make in the same night for, like I said? Huh?
One.
Like you don't make multiple?
Because it's just practical to make one meal. That's what everybody, we're not gonna make multiple meals.
All right, so look at it like this here. You're not gonna eat at home tonight, which you say you, on a normal night, right? You make one meal. But tonight we're going to go to Korea. Because we going to eat what you call a buffet.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean a variety of different things. So then that night might be okay, but some people have taken that culture. They have grabbed and say, "Oh man, Golden Corral is so good," and they find themselves, and that becomes their norm. And then you can start seeing the results of the norm. Obesity. You can start seeing a lot of different things starting to come out of that because I'm really digesting and doing way too much. You see what I'm saying? So if you really want to break it down in context, when you said, how do you ever get to a place of really where you're trying to go? I'm supposed to be, we'll use California again. I'm trying to go to California, but yet, I'm driving to Jacksonville, and I'm trying to drive to New York. I'm trying to drive to Chicago, all at the same time. How do I ever get there?
You split.
But the thing is, I'm moving in all these different directions. How can I stay focused and get to where I need to go? Only way I can get to go, I gotta alleviate all this other stuff. It's wasteful and a waste of time to be trying to go to California, going 5 different directions.
Oh, you would never get there.
You will never get there. So the thing is, so you ask a question, say, can we date multiple people? So what do you profit out of that?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. That's a good question because some women think like, it's a few potential, so I'm going to talk to him. I'm not committed to nobody, so I'm going to talk to him, I'm going to talk to him, I'm going to talk to him.
But what do you think that lady look like to those men? She look like a snack cake.
Snack cake, yeah.
Yeah, just something quick. So something easy to handle.
Yeah.
But from her standpoint, she think it's okay. But she ain't looking for nothing long term.
Ooh.
She ain't looking for nothing long term because the thing is, how can you just digest all of what Johnny just gave you? And then next thing you know, you talking to Joe over here, and he giving you something entirely different. Ooh. And then tomorrow you're in the presence of Sam.
Oh, you got a lot going on.
So what you got to understand about your emotional realm, especially women, right? It don't just go and just dissipate. It soaks in to your subconscious. So the thing is, you can't hardly really even think straight trying to digest all of what's been imparted in you because of out of nature, right? You are a receiver. I'm a giver. So what I'm giving you, and then what he's giving you, now all the thing when you say you're a receiver, that means it don't easily depart from you.
That's good, Dad. That's so good.
It don't easily depart from you. What you're receiving, so if you're receiving a lot of things from a lot of directions, then you're grabbing a lot of unnecessary chaos.
Ooh, that's good.
And then now the real person that's supposed to be with you is passing by, but you can't even notice who he is.
Because you got so much in your ear.
Because you got to unpack all what's in your ear. You got to unpack all that stuff that's in your mind. So that's why it ain't good to be, you got to be focused.
You got to be focused.
You got to be focused.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if I'm single, I need to be allowing God to minister to me. The Bible says, he that findeth a wife find a good thing and obtaining favor. So when he find you, you ain't trying to figure out how to be a wife. You're ready.
Yeah, ready.
You're ready because God has prepared you.
Yeah.
To be ready. To take on and to help meet those needs that he have, so y'all can take the journey together.
Yeah.
That's what, and he that findeth a wife, once he find her, he ain't trying to figure out how to be a husband. He's ready to be one.
Ooh, y'all, that's so good. I'm gonna bring my daddy back, y'all. Y'all hear me come back soon, okay? So we can finish this up. It might be a spin-off of this. It's so much to unpack with this, y'all. It's so much to unpack. And a lot of times we go in blind in the dating scene, especially us single, when we go in blind, we don't have any information. We go in giving everything we have because even you have heard of just do all the stuff, cook and clean and go and do all the stuff in the dating so he can know that you wife material. No. Then throwing the whole kitchen sink in there, as you always used to say, throwing everything in. He know you know how to cook, clean. You doing everything, wash his clothes, everything in the dating scene. Goodness.
But I want to say this, and then I'm gonna let you can go ahead and cut it off with her. First of all, it's been an honor, man. To have my baby. I love this girl so much.
I love my baby.
It's my baby too, right here. And I'm saying this on the camera for you. If she go out there and mess up this time,
it's on.
It's definitely on her.
It's
because
on
it ain't like I ain't gave it to her. Because what I'm telling y'all today ain't like we ain't talked about a lot of this stuff before.
Mess up, y'all.
So the thing is, it ain't even something she got to prove to me. It's what she got to prove to herself.
Yeah.
And like I said, she has the wisdom. She has the knowledge.
Yes.
She has the understanding about what position she had to take next and what she got to do next.
Yes.
I'm not going to settle for nothing less but what I was told.
Yes.
That's my bar. That's my standard. Anything less, I would not be fulfilled.
Ooh.
God bless you. I love y'all.
Oh my gosh, y'all! My dad, it's such an honor to have him here, y'all. I was so excited to get him on. I couldn't wait. The knowledge, I'm telling y'all, please leave some comments. Let me know some things he have said to really bless y'all, because sometimes I still be like, some of the stuff he told me, and then I'm like, still like, ooh, so good. Because now I'm telling you, it's some stuff like now I can look back at hindsight, like, Kelsey, come on now. You know what I'm saying? You had the knowledge. My daddy talked to us even as we were growing up, teenage years. Early as 12 and 13, he never even, when we was younger, even dated. He never even wanted us to hide our boyfriends or go. He said, bring him to the house. I want to at least see him. I at least want to, be involved. Let me see him. Bring him to the house. So he always put us on game, y'all. He always have. And yet I still messed up. Yet I still have done things the wrong way. But it's not too late. It's not too late for you. If you've been doing it wrong all this time, it's not too late to set some standards.
But can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, ask me a question.
Why did you go contrary to the expectation?
Why did I?
To the expectation that was set before you?
I think a lot of times we as people don't. So we'll be on the right path at one point, but I think we as people don't like. Even myself, we have to test the bounds sometimes. It's almost like we gotta learn about ourselves sometimes. Like I heard what you said, Daddy, but you don't understand in this moment. This feel good in the moment.
But that's what I was just saying. and that's what I was saying earlier. Because the enemy ain't of the other person. It's yourself. It's yourself. Because the thing is, what happens is, by the time you there's a problem that's being recognized, or there's a flag that's up, you so emotionally caught up
You already messed up.
that, hey, I'm going to still bypass this road closure sign and drive the street anyway.
Already in emotionally. Oh my God.
And you got to try to, and then the road been closed, or it's a detour, take a right or something. I'm still going to go straight anyway.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and you find yourself to spend 8, 9, 10 years or even longer than that, and wasted a whole bunch of time trying to defy the odds.
Oh, y'all.
See what a lot of people don't understand. I'm done. I know we like 33 minutes, but I'm telling you what you gotta understand. I've said this even today, right? Even today, dishonor, right?
Yeah.
Brings upon delays.
Oh.
And when you disobedient, what happens? It brings on detours.
Yeah, them detours gotta go a long
And you
way.
gotta go a longer way than you needed to go. And it takes a longer to get where you're trying to go because you are disobedient.
That's so good.
And I'm telling you, don't try to override wisdom. Just subject yourself to it, digest it, and then apply it. And I promise you, you'll find good success.
I love it. Proverbs and Psalms, they talk all about wisdom, man. Oh, wisdom. Them the wisdom books there. We need wisdom. We need to go read Proverbs and Psalms, okay? But y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Daddy, for coming on here with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this series. Like I said, I'm gonna have more stuff like it. I'm gonna have different people on. But ladies, I had to put us on game. I know this is the cold season. I know this one we want to be booed up. We don't want to be by ourselves and get darker quicker. But let me let you know something. You're never alone. You're not alone. You have Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. We can go. A lot of times, yeah, it's cold outside. I need anything. But it's the crazy thing, we'll settle for anything, right?
Yeah.
In a cold season because we want that comfort, right?
Ooh.
And then when it get hot outside and we don't have it then either.
Ooh. Y'all.
And when it gets springtime, when it's time for harvest, we don't have it.
Ooh.
Because we are actually gravitating the things that we should have got rid of in the last season. And we still walking with them.
Still walking with that same thing.
We're walking with a dead plant when everything is growing.
2025, y'all. 2025. Let's do something different. Let's change some things up. It's not too late for you, sis. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I love y'all. Until the next time, this is Purposely Kels. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe too now, okay? Don't just be no watcher, but hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you comment, all the things, okay? I love y'all, fam. See y'all next time.